Where are Tom and Tina? In the back. This is awesome because Tom and Tina show up religiously every event, and they sit right here for years. And suddenly I get an email from Tom, and he says, hey, can I demo? I'm like, are you kidding? Of course you can. So they've got a project called SituGlobal, which is a tool, I'll let them tell you, but it's a tool that will facilitate rescue teams in emergencies as a communications device and a tracking device. It's very cool. You may or may not know these guys from their other endeavor called explorerweb.com, which also posts a lot of great content with things that are kind of outside the norm. So Tom is plugging in the 1997 version of Sony something or other. So we'll get that projector up in about 20 minutes.
It's going to take a while.
Loggable?
Does anybody out there know what a PC is? Just by a show of hands?
Who here uses it? Remember we used to say, yeah, it's IBM compatible. Remember that?
Hey, anybody got a gateway? I'll buy you a beer. Who's got a gateway?
Gateway 2000.
I used to sell those things at the store in Bakersfield, California, the Gateway store.
All right, whenever you guys are ready, we'll start the clock. Ready for Tom and Tina.
All right, thank you, Miles, for having us. You know, guys, it's really special for us to be on this stage. We came to Silicon Valley 2 years ago, and this was the very first meetup event that we went to, so it's very special for us. Our technology background is from the expedition world. We built the Wi-Fi on Mount Everest in 1999, and we used Google Glass, skiing to the South Pole some years after that. Now, while I'm at it, I need to tell you, I broke a tube skiing to the North Pole, and they're fixing it right now. So in this bright light, if you see something shining from my mouth, it's a piece of metal that they put in there. So our next big project is a platform uniting adventure and innovation. And to fund it, we take on sidekicks, and that's how SituGlobal came to. A private client needed a backup security system for his family and staff in remote areas. And we were one among 5 offers, and we won the bid. We knew from our own expeditions that 2 things are critical when shit hits the fan. Hardware must be really simple, and location is key. Some of you may have read Into Thin Air. We were on Everest that year, and after the storm, the first question that everybody were asking was, where are they? So we decided to build something that was incredibly easy to use. And what is easier to use than what you already got, your smartphone, right? And also something that would ask the question, where are they, even before the disaster struck? And here's the result. So each person has a smartphone that does continuous background tracking and a small satellite device to be used if the mobile network goes down. If a disaster strikes, people only have to think about one thing, and that is to update their status because their position already tracks automatically. People in the command team are immediately notified, and the next step is a dedicated 2-way communication to determine action. Now, in this live demonstration here, this is what incident command will see. All right, so if you look to the left, all the members in the group are listed on the left with easy access to key information such as blood type and other medical stuff. In the center, there's a communication board where command can send a message to a single person or to everybody. Each message is doubled up to mobile phone, email, and a satellite device. On the right are feeds of disaster information from USGS and other official sources around the world. The map shows a quick overview of position and status, and clicking on the icons will provide more information. It's all updated live, and the users use their smartphones to update the status to green, orange, or red. And if you look at Tom, he's changing his status on his phone from green to red, and the buttons are made really big for ease of use. And if you wait for it, it changes to red on the person playing to the left as well as on the map. And here finally is an explainer video that we did on Go Animate of the system.
It's been an earthquake. I don't feel good. My head hurts. I need to update status orange to incident command. Hope help will come soon.
It's been an earthquake in San Francisco. The SituGlobal platform shows we have at least 10 people in the area. Joshua is not okay. He is at the Marina District. He just updated his status to orange.
That was crazy shaky. Wow, I can't believe I'm okay. Must remember to update status green to incident command.
We are deploying medics on a speedboat. I'm sending a message right now.
Are you okay? I just got a message from Incident Command that we should try to go to the beach. They have a speedboat meeting us.
Oh my god, I think my leg is broken. I need help. My iPhone can't get a signal. I'm using my satellite communicator. I am sending status to Incident Command.
The mobile network is out of commission in San Francisco. Sophia updated over satellite. She might have a broken leg. I'm sending instructions.
Incident Command texted me that they will send help. I should wait here and keep my leg elevated.
CNN broke the news right now. It's a lot of confusion and animism. I'm so glad we know our guys are safe on getting help.
In an emergency situation, the first hours are the most important. Incident Command needs to know where people are and in what condition, so resources can be allocated effectively.
Very nice. So we're going to move on to questions, okay?
There you go.
Yeah. Very good.
Good anime.
Love it.
It's the first time I've ever seen anime on that screen.
Thank you. Hi, very good by the way. I'm familiar with this stuff. So if you're on Annapurna or whatever, and you're frostbitten, okay? It's questionable if you've got GPS access. So how does this phone work? How do you deal with this? I mean, you have the answer. What is can you repeat the question? I didn't really hear. Well, you're talking about a cell phone, okay, as the fundamental communication device, right? Yeah. So it's sub-zero. You're frostbitten. Okay, you can't do anything. Do you really have GPS? How is this feasible?
Oh, okay. So the question is, how much does this cover if the mobile network goes out, right?
Also, physically, how do you think this person is going to access that phone?
Well, the thing is that actually the tracking is a background process that will be going on actually before the incident happened. So you will always be able to go back and see exactly where you were when it stopped working. And then if the mobile network doesn't work, we have the satellite tracker as a complement, and that can update the status as well. I don't know if that answered the question.
I think every situation is highly unique. I think that's the answer to that one.
Yeah, it is. And that's why we have built in so many options in this, so it works both on the mobile phone as well as on the satellite tracker. And the most important thing is the ease of use. That's what we really focus on, because we know from Everest and all these places that, when stuff happens, it really has to, you can't think. You will have like 3 options. So that's why we made it red, green, and orange, and that's all you have to pull if you're in trouble to get in touch.
So is your market public service departments and municipalities that will use something like this?
Well, actually, this started out as a solution for high-profile clients with their own staff and so on. And then we got the interest from public services. We have we have up in Oregon a firefighting team coming out here in the next couple of weeks. It's kind of interesting because we didn't think that firefighters wasn't a market at all, but it turns out they might be actually. And we're also looking at it could be something for a mass market as well.
Yeah, we have been suggested that this could be something sort of like an OnStar for your home.
Interesting. Hands up high, folks.
Hey, I was wondering how you're able to pick who has access to the information about where your location is in the event of a disaster.
From the mobile phone or?
I guess like whatever system that you work for or work through, like beforehand, like who you decide who's able to see that. So you might have emergency services, you might have specific people that you want to know. But
Okay, so basically what we do is that we sign up. There is a small group from the beginning, and they sign up on the website, and they put in their, when they sign up from the smartphone, we'll immediately know the ID of the smartphone, and that's when the tracking starts. And then we have a background process that can also go on from a cold start, that will just keep on tracking.
Yeah, and this team, this client also, he has a security team that is monitoring this. So he has like a staff, and that's the command center.
It works from iPhone and Android.
In case of minor disaster, everyone can change their status. But in case of huge disaster, some of them may be unconscious. In that case, they cannot change their status to red. How can you solve that problem?
Well, actually we can't. But the important thing is to, we had a guy from the United Nations we sat down and talked to, and he said the problem is they get so much information coming in at the beginning, and 95% of it is wrong. What we will find out here is actually who is safe could be more important to trickle down to actually who is missing or who is not safe.
Okay, this is a small suggestion, is that if you know there's a huge disaster in some place, you can send a message to your employees to react, and if they do not react in a certain time, then you can change their status to the red automatically.
Exactly, that's built into the system already. So you can send a message to everybody as soon as you get, what happened actually is as soon as someone clicks red, green or orange, they will know at the command center that something is happening, and they can send out the message with instructions to everybody or just to a single person.
Right on, guys. We are officially out of time, but thank you so much for saving the city.